Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ruzaimi bin Ahmad Rusli. Today I will be present an HR awareness talk on one of the most serious workplace misconduct, corruption. The HR officer is duty to ensure integrity and ethical behavior within the organization. Let's explore how corruption affects our workplace and how we can prevent it. What is corruption? First, let's understand what corruption means. Corruption is the abuse of entrusted power for personal or organizational gain. In the workplace, this can take many forms. Bribery, where someone gives or receives money or favor to influence decision. Embezzlement, which means misusing company fund for personal benefit. Nepotism, where someone unfairly favor relative or friend. And kickback, which are secret commission given in exchange for benefit. This action may seem small at first, but over time they destroy trust, fairness, and professionalism in the organization. Causes of corruption. Now let's look at the main causes of workplace corruption. One key reason is a weak ethical culture, where moral leadership is not practiced or encouraged. Another is poor internal control, when there are no proper audit or monitoring system. Sometimes personal greed or financial pressure leads individuals to take unethical shortcuts. There also a lack of transparency in promotion or procurement processes. Many employees simply have low awareness about anti-corruption law and workplace ethics. For HR professionals, the role to strengthen this area to reduce the risk of corruption. Malaysia law and workplace policy. In Malaysia, corruption is clearly prohibited under the Malaysia Anti-Corruption Commission Act 2009, also known as the MACC Act. Under Section 16 and 17, both receive an offering bribe or offence, and importantly, under Section 70A, a company can be held liable if any of its employees commit corruption. The penalty can be very severe, a fine not less than 10 times the bribe amount or imprisonment up to 20 years or above. To guide organization, the government introduced the Guideline on Adequate Procedure 2018, known as the TRUST Principle Top-Level Commitment, Risk Assessment, Undertake Control Measure, Systematic Review, and Training. In addition, more companies today have a Code of Conduct, anti-bribery policy, and whistleblowing policy to ensure ethical behavior. Real life case 2024. Let's look at the real Malaysia case from 2024. In December 2024, 5 hospital staff members were charged for accepting small bribe ranging from RM600 to RM2,250 in exchange for mutual service. They were integrated under Section 17A of the MACC Act. As a result, all were terminated and faced criminal charge. This case shows that even small acts of corruption can lead to serious consequences. It damages the image of the organization and reduces public trust in the entire system. Real life case 2025. Another recent example happened in July 2025. 2 local council officers were arrested for receiving RM200,000 in bribe related to contract award for logistics service. They were accused of abusing their position to favor certain company. This case was also investigated under Section 70A of the MACC Act. The lesson here is that corruption doesn't only happen at the top level. It can happen everywhere, and it affects everyone. That's why transparency and accountability is every department crucial. Impact of corruption. Now let's discuss the impact of corruption. On the organization, corruption leads to a loss of reputation, financial penalty, and low employee morale. It can also make it harder for a company to gain investor or client. On the employees, corruption create unfair promotion opportunity, lower motivation, and causes fear and distrust among co-workers. In short, corruption poisons the entire workplace culture. Reporting procedure. If corruption is suspect, employee must know how and where to report it. Internally, report can be made to the HR department or the Integrity and Governance Unit. Internally, cases can be reported directly to the National Anti-Corruption Commission (NACC) through its hotline or via the website sbrm.gov.my. Under the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010, anyone who report corruption is good faith is protected from retaliation and their identity is kept confidential. This protection encourages more employees to speak up without fear. HR officer role. The HR officer play a key role in preventing and addressing corruption. Promote ethical culture and conduct regular awareness program. Ensure compliance with the NACC Act and company policy. Monitor internal control system and conduct audit. Support whistleblower and ensure fair investigation. Most importantly, lead by example and be the role model of integrity in all HR decisions. To conclude, corruption is a serious ethical and legal offense that harms not only individuals but the entire organization. It destroys trust, reduces morale, and damages the company reputation. As HR professionals, we have a responsibility to promote transparency, enforce the strong ethical policy, and encourage honest behavior at the level. Together we can create a fair, trustworthy, and corruption-free workplace. Thank you.